The ambulances at that time were station wagons driven by the funeral homes, black and white. At the station, the filling station just outside Elmwood Cemetery on 6th Avenue South, two cars had come together, and this young black man had both legs amputated. And they called an ambulance, and the white ambulance came up and says, "We can't pick up the black guy, call a black ambulance." And here he was bleeding with both legs fractured.
I think I was about 15 years old, and I was delivering newspapers every day, and I read those papers. There was an article, and I won't ever forget that article because it had to do with a man being injured. He was a black man and had been injured, and people called the ambulance to come get him, and the ambulance came, and the ambulance driver saw that he was black, and they said, "Sorry, we're a white service," and they got in their ambulance and left. And then they called a black ambulance to come get him, and by the time the ambulance got there, he was dead. And I thought, holy God, this is wrong. This is wrong. I don't know if all of segregation, all of Jim Crow is wrong, but this is wrong. Something, and I really had an intense reaction to that. And I was 15, I suppose, and that really troubled me.
I remember when I was about 5 years old, there was a liquor store on 6th Avenue in Titusville. It was maybe 2 blocks west of where the city jail is. And a lot of drunks would hang out around the liquor store begging for money. And I imagine this guy, I'm not certain if he was one of those guys, but he had walked out in the middle of the street and a car had hit him. And someone called an ambulance. But the ambulance that came was the white ambulance. Now the hospital is about a mile down the street, straight down 6th Avenue. The ambulance service refused to take him. They had to call the black service, which was run by A.G. Gaston. It was one of his enterprises. And by the time that ambulance service got there, he had expired. And so I knew that there was this very distinct hate that had nothing to do with the person. It had all to do with the color of his skin. So you go through life even as a child, and you realize that there are these fingers pointing at you, and at any minute, one of those fingers could harm you, because the signs were everywhere. The things we couldn't do, and you had to know that you couldn't go here, you couldn't go there, you couldn't go to this park, you couldn't go to that park. You couldn't question what a policeman asked you to do, So from that standpoint, I had a complete understanding.